morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Villain Vodovotov.
And I'm Zion Zolnik.
And welcome to this special report from Cuatro News. Allow me to start by saying that Russia has become quite the trending topic in Europe.
Indeed it has. With Alexander III and Nicholas II leading the country into an industrial age, Russia is striving to become a great power.
Now let's turn it over to Dmitry Dragunov in St. Petersburg.
Thank you, Villain. I'm here with Sergei Witt, the finance minister of Russia, at the train station in St. Petersburg. And as you can see, we are about to take off. Good morning, Mr. Witt.
Good morning.
I hear Russia has made quite some progress lately.
Indeed.
So, Mr. Witt, how have you brought Russia into this industrial age?
Well, you see, I strongly support capitalism. I pursued a policy of planned economic development, protective tariff, high taxes, efficiency in government and business, and putting Russia's currency on the gold standard. I also used the press to advance my own plans and discredit my opponents.
Mr. Witt, how has Russia improved since you became finance minister?
Well, let's see. Before I became finance minister, I was a successful railway businessman. After becoming finance minister, Russia's railway system almost doubled. The 5,000-mile-long Trans-Siberian Railroad was completed back in 1903. Russia also constructed the Chinese Eastern Railway.
Are there advancements in other industries as well?
Of course. Our coal, iron, steel, and oil production tripled from 1890 to 1900.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Witt. Have a nice day.
No problem.
Back to you.
Another interesting topic occurring lately is the rise of Bolshevism.
Although the Revolutionary Social Democratic Party is on the rise, its members dissent on the proper way to express their beliefs. This led to a split in 1903 in London, which has endured to this day.
We have two very important people here with us today. First, we have Vladimir Lenin of the Bolsheviks and Julius Martov of the Mensheviks. Right now, there are two major factions, the Bolsheviks and the Mensheviks. What are your views on revolution?
Well, my group, the Mensheviks, believe that an immediate revolt won't bring about any change. Instead, we should seek to ally with the middle class and wait until Russia is fully industrialized in order to bring about reform. We believe that a proletariat combined with the bourgeoisie is the instrument for revolution.
Absolutely not. A democratic party with mass representation would only strive to reform workers' wages, hours, and living conditions. My party, the Bolsheviks, are designed to bring a revolutionary that would transform Russia.
What are your thoughts on the membership of the party?
Well, if you read my book called What Is to Be Done, you would know that I favor more private professional groups of revolutionaries. To quote from the book, no revolutionary movement can endure without a stable organization of leaders maintaining continuity.
Well, I think that that our social democratic party should be open to all types of people, just like the Western political parties. That way, we could be a truly democratic party and change Russia for good.
I have heard that the Russian Social Democratic Party is inspired by Germany's SDP, and in particular Karl Marx's ideas. What are your interpretations of his writings?
Well, Marx has written that history progresses in stages. I don't think that all these stages are necessary. I believe Russia is ready for revolution.
No. I think that we should stay true to Marx's original ideas. I believe we should wait until Russia is in its capitalist society stage, and then we could focus on starting a revolution.
Well, thank you, all of you. That's all the time we have for you today. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, Russia. Tired of the existing order? Tired of the repressive policies of the Tsarist regime? We, the Mensheviks, are here for you. We oppose Lenin's ideas of an elite group of revolutionaries. We believe that his ideas are too similar to a dictatorship of a centralized party. We believe in a more democratic party. Join the Mensheviks today.
And we're back.
There has been a revolution going on in Russia, which started with the events of Bloody Sunday. However, prior to this, there have also been other problems in Russia.
With the ascension of Tsar Nicholas II in 1894, Russia became more corrupt. Nicholas fell under the influence of Grigory Efimovich Rasputin, a monk who could apparently heal Nicholas's son, Alexis, who suffered from hemophilia.
In 1903, Sergei Witt was dismissed. Also, Russian interest in Manchuria and Korea, which started the Russo-Japanese War, which the Russians ended up losing.
Here, we have some footage of the events on January 22nd, 1905, which came to be known as Bloody Sunday.
We want to petition Tsar Nicholas for better working conditions.
None shall pass. Better wages, shorter hours.
In the footage, you see the shooting that occurred at St. Petersburg. The victims are workers led by Father George Gapin, a Russian Orthodox priest, and also head of the Assembly of Russian Factory and Mill Workers. They wanted to present a petition to the Tsar. The petition asked for the working day to be cut down to only 8 hours, for the right to strike, and for the election of a constituent assembly by secret ballot and universal suffrage.
The funny thing is that the Tsar wasn't actually in the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg.
Nevertheless, the troops guarding the place opened fire and killed 40 people while wounding hundreds of others.
The events of Bloody Sunday marked a turning point. Russians no longer trusted the Tsar or his government. After this, many other disturbances occurred across Russia, including mutinies, worker strikes, peasant revolts, and attacks on property. The crew of the battleship Potemkin mutinied at Odessa. The uncle of Nicholas II, the Grand Duke Sergei, was assassinated in Moscow in February. In October 1905, strikes happened in St. Petersburg, and the city was under control of worker groups called Soviets.
Nicholas declared and issued the October Manifesto, which promised Russia a constitutional government. In 1906, a representative body was created, called the Duma. Nicholas, who had recalled Sergei Witt earlier, again dismissed him and replaced him with P.A. Stolypin. Stolypin convinced Nicholas to dissolve the first two Dumas because they had radical representatives.
Stolypin also tried to repress the revolutionary movement. Stolypin also attempted to make economic reforms by canceling redemptive payments of the peasants. Despite Stolypin's efforts, internal discontent still plagued Russia through 1914 when World War I broke out. Thank you for joining us in this special broadcast from Cuatro News.
Bye!
Another interesting development occurring lately is the rise of Bolshevism.
A month ago, apparently healed Nicholas is Alex, why are you laughing?
Sorry.
1905, which the Russians ended up moving.